Greetings. Hi, it's LindaSchillerHanna. Tonight's topic is various ways to deal with depression. I used to have chronic depression starting in at least about the 7th, 8th grade. And not until my mid-40s did I get any medication, which did help. I also started therapy at 16. I've had more therapy than anybody you know. And actually, I'm one of the happiest people I know at this point in my life. But I still engage in counseling, 12-step work, and various things to work on my spiritual nature and my emotional issues. That said, I used to live in Berkeley when I was probably in late 20s. And I was going through a really tough patch there for a while. And one day I got this idea to just do something random. And I gathered a few things around the house, like an artificial flower, and a ruler, and a paintbrush, and a pen, various silly household items. And I walked up to Shattuck Avenue, which is one of the main drags in that area. And I got this little idea to put one of these items on the windshield of every car parked along the street, all in a row. So I think I had about 8 cars with different items on it. And then I walked away fast. And I spent the rest of the day, and actually in some points, the rest of my life, giggling about that whole thing. I thought, what would it be like for the first person to come back and see these random items on these cars and think, what is that? And then, well, why did I get a flower and they got a ruler? And just the ludicrousness of it, it just kept me giggling. Then I thought, what would it be like to be the last person? Why am I the only one that has something on my car? What is the meaning of this? I mean, I'm the kind of person that looks for meaning in things. And who knows, maybe it fit their secret longing. Maybe somebody really needed a flower that day or whatever. So I could giggle forever on just that memory. So if you're ever so depressed, you just can't think of anything else to do, why don't you get a random bunch of stuff and put it on windshield wipers and quickly walk away? Another thing that used to happen when I lived in that area, they had a lot of toll bridges. And every now and then I would get up to pay my toll and the toll booth operator would say, the person ahead of you did it. And so then I'd pay for the guy behind me and so forth. And it was like a random act of kindness. You just can't squelch joy when you're sharing of your abundance. Now, the painting behind me is done by one of my students and friends, Christopher Corsiani. And this is a picture of Jesus with the fish and the loaves. I just love this. He did the artwork in my little book, Relieving the Burden of Self, which was published in 2012. It's just, it's kind of out of date right now. It's just got a lot of stories, but he did do wonderful art. And that's one of the paintings that I just love. Of Jesus and the fish and the loaves. So if you're struggling with depression, do a random act of kindness and see if it lifts your spirits. That's all I need to say today. Good night. Take care.